Okay, thought I'd come out, make a little recording, apology, big time apology. I got caught in a very compromising way. I get up in the morning, fix myself breakfast. When I get off work, I fix myself dinner, usually by myself because of my hours. I spend 12, 16 hours a day working 5 days, 6 days a week. Don't have much time to sit around and relax and get stuff done. Plus my commute back and forth to work, the things I got to do at home. So I cram everything together. I still haven't learned how to properly use my phone. I've been going on YouTube for a while. Got into these chat rooms, I guess, chat videos, and you go in there and you leave a little text there and little emojis and stuff, and tell everybody hi, you like their show, you like this, you like that, you don't like that. So I thought that was pretty cool, since I haven't got much time to socialize and get out. And so I found channels that had interesting stuff, interesting people, and I was going on them. Well, last week I started getting kicked off. I couldn't figure out why. I just turn around and it would be off. I'd have some message that I violated something. So I'd just go to another channel. If there was something live and I liked, I'd go there. And it started happening over and over. Now, I read the rules, but I'm a piss poor reader. Can't spell for shit. My grammar, let's just say I will never ever get quantum syntax grammar down. I can't even get regular grammar down. So, anyhow, I like to dress comfortable around the house. Usually, nothing. And sometimes I just got a t-shirt on. Sometimes I just got my underwear on. Sometimes I got my custom underwear on my wife likes me to wear. So I started getting kicked off these channels. And I thought it was because something I said, something I left on my channel. People didn't like it. Maybe they didn't like the fact that I became a non-dualist. And I couldn't figure it out. I'd go over my phone, I'd check my phone, and the script's going like crazy. I can't read that fast. And they're not talking about what the show was supposed to be about. I tried paying attention, they're talking about different violations and stupid things people do. And, I'd already been kicked off quite a few channels. And then I finally caught a few texts. And they were saying they could see me. I checked my camera, and I've been checking it all the time. And I have no indication that it's a two-way video. They could see me walking around my kitchen naked. And so I really appreciate the nice ladies in New York, the cooks. I got some nice recipes from them. But as soon as they saw me walking around my kitchen naked, they kicked me off the channel. Very proper. I really appreciate that. At no time did I ever intend anybody to see me walking around in my kitchen naked or with my custom underwear. So, this is an apology and a warning. Because, see, there's like 3 channels didn't kick me off right off. But they weren't making any sense, so I went elsewhere. They kept recording, making jokes, making fun. I'm sure a lot of people permanently record it and pass it around on the internet. I don't know. But I'm secure in my manhood, my sexuality, and I can deal with it. But I went to work and I talked to some of the drivers about it and told them about it. And about a dozen people, half of them said if that happened to them, they would commit suicide. And that got me thinking. You host of these shows. What are you going to do when you wake up one morning and there's 100 reporters on your front doorstep wanting to know why, wanting to know answers, demanding answers of why you did not cut them off? You allowed it to go on. You allowed everybody to see. And that person couldn't handle it when he committed suicide. Now, if anybody's ever been caught in a compromising position or activity on YouTube, and you're thinking about suicide, I would suggest you go to Teal Swan's channel. She's got a resort in Guyana, and she deals with stuff like that. But she's got a lot of videos, and damn good videos, on how to deal with emotional problems. But like I said, emotionally, I can handle this. Mentally, well, hell, I've been a truck driver for 40 years. And this ain't the first time I've had the hell embarrassed out of me. But, you know, some people took it personal, realized I did not know you could see me at all. I may have gotten goofy. I don't know what you saw. I haven't seen it. I've heard about it, but I haven't seen it. And I apologize to all of you. But this ain't the first time I've had a compromising thing. I went to a restaurant one time. I hadn't slept in a few days. I planned on eating and then sleeping for a day and then getting going. So I walk in the restaurant. It's crowded. It's from one end to the other. It's down around LA. So I go to the bathroom. I go to the urinal, do my thing. I go to the sink. I wash my face. And I walk out and I look around in the crowd in the restaurant. There's only one table. That table's way in the back. 2 people could sit there, you know, 2 chairs. So I went back to that table, and on the way back there, the woman yells out, "Now, there goes a proud man." And I look over here, I look over there, and she goes, "Yeah, I'm talking to you. You're a proud man. I really appreciate you." So, okay. I kept walking. Got to the other end of the restaurant. Waitress comes over and goes, "You know, I got to tell you something, but I don't know how." And I go, "Well, how about you tell me you want to take my order, bring me some food, and so I can get out and get to bed." And she goes, "Well, the other waitress didn't want to come over here and sit me over here. This ain't my table." And I go, "Well, take my order anyhow. I'll give you a tip and everything." So she took my order, and then she brought my food out, and I noticed she was having trouble looking at me. I thought it was kind of weird. I don't know, I've been up for like 6-7 days. I thought maybe I'd been hallucinating. So I didn't say nothing. So I finished my meal, really good. It was chili verde and a big burrito thing, really good. And I went to cash register, and the girl at the cash register kept snickering and looking off. I'm like, what the hell, man? And so I paid my bill, left a really decent tip, walked over to the doors, had double set of doors, walked through the first one, everything was okay, walked through the second one. It's about 20 degrees outside, and all of a sudden I realized it was cold in places it shouldn't be cold. So I looked down, and sure as heck, man, Willie was hanging out. And that embarrassed the hell out of me, but I thought, well, nobody in there complained really about it. The waitress tried to. I don't know anybody in there. They don't know me. I'll probably never see them, and they'll probably never see me again. And that was that. I went to bed for about 24 hours. But on this video, people are passing around making jokes and all that. I understand that. And I can deal with it. I would appreciate it if you don't keep any copies of it and you get rid of it. That would be nice, and you don't sue me. That would be very nice. And, well, I told some biker friends about it. They said I should get a Santa Claus suit and they'll round up some girls and we can make a movie. Told them I had to pass on that because my beard just ain't long enough to make movies like that. Got a good laugh out of it. Now, I also noticed on the tech stuff, everybody was laughing, the emoji signs, and laughing out loud, and getting kind of childish. And that's okay, because that's a natural response. That's, you know, if I was watching it, I'd probably be laughing my ass off too. So that's a natural response. It's also a natural response to feel disgusted. Like I said, to the host, what are you going to do when somebody kills himself because of that? If you can't stop it immediately, then you need to think about giving it up. I thought about giving up YouTube over this, but, you know, I got dreams. I've had dreams, and they're out of the ordinary, so I like to do a video and tell people about my dreams. I got a lot of experience in life, a lot of stories to tell. I like to find the time and do them, and I like to do them right. The ones I've done so far are real poor quality. So I'm going to stay on, and I'll keep doing it. But I'll wear my pants, guarantee you. And when I'm not wearing my pants, there is going to be tape over my cameras. And that's another issue. The future. Everything's going to have speakers and cameras. Your washer, your dryer, your refrigerators, your microwaves, your stove, your heaters, light fixtures, I don't know. My smart meters have cameras and mics on them. My security system at my house, it can be hacked by somebody just driving by. And once they got the information, if they know how to do it, then they can hack it from their house wherever and anywhere on the planet. So there's no cameras for my security system in my bedroom. Don't break in my bedroom. I might be there. And my wife's taking it pretty good. And that's another thing, you know. You gotta look at, you know, is it going to destroy their lives, their marriage, their work, their customers? You know, a lot of people depend on me. At work, corporations depend on me. And that was something I never wanted to be put on here. I'm not an exhibitionist. A little goofy, a little ignorant, a little careless. I'm not an exhibitionist. If it was acceptable in a society, I might be. I used to like going to nude beaches, but that gets old after a while. And I got old and fat, and I didn't want to subject anybody to that. My wife got used to it. My wife got old too. But I still look at her like when I first met her. She's pretty as she was then, as she is now. Well, vice versa. Yeah. But when I look at her, I still see a young, sexy model. Yep. She was a cocktail waitress. She worked at a radio station, and she did some modeling. And I still see her as beautiful as ever. So I'm not out trying to pick nobody up. I'm just out to have a good time and learn. That's why I'm on YouTube, these channels. I gave up television, I gave up radio, gave up watching the news. I can't, because there's too many mind viruses in them. I had a good story about mind virus and how they work, but right now it's just jumped out of my head. So I can't talk to you about this. Is unscripted. I got no teleprompters like Obama, so this is all ad-lib. There's a few people I've met on YouTube that I go to their channels and talk with. I hope you don't kick me off your channels. Y'all can come to my channels. If you don't like my stories or something, you can give me thumbs up, you can give me thumbs down. I don't care. You can leave remarks. If I'm doing something you don't like, please tell me. If I'm doing something you like, tell me that too. I really appreciate that. I try to make my stories funny. I try to get people to laugh. I believe laugh is a good exercise for the spirit, for the body. And there's different techniques of laughing. You can actually get high off laughing if you do it right, like a DMT high. So I just want to apologize for screwing up your night, making you laugh so hard you puke, roll on the floor, get all slimy. That's nasty. I guess part of my humor is, I grew up with, the Three Stooges, Benny Hill. National Lampoon stuff. And those are mind viruses. Some of them have a real sick sense of humor. And that's what I try to get away from. I'm trying to better my life and better my spirit and help people out. Like I said, a lot of people depend on me. I try to do the best I can. I try to help people. I wish no harm, no badness on anybody. But I do wish you would take precautions and have remedies for situations such as the one that occurred. Because like I said, half the people I told, the average person, will commit suicide. Even if legally you're not held accountable, how's that going to affect you? It would destroy me. I hope nobody commits suicide over seeing me. Oh, that'd be terrible. So, I love you all. Have fun. Enjoy life. That's what we're here for. We're here to enjoy life. We're here to experience life, good and bad. You make a mistake, move on, live your life, learn from the experience. That's all you can do. That's what mistakes are for, so you can learn. And if you're not making mistakes, you're not living life. Every moment of life can't be good because there's no contrast to just being good. You got to have contrast in life to enjoy the relaxing days. The good goes with the bad goes with the good. The sea level is not rising. This is a normal tide. Actually, I was expecting big waves. But we've been living here for 32, 33 years. The sea level's still the same level. God bless. And please don't hold it against me. And don't keep copies. Bye.